Something is a-coming, something is a-coming. Silver is the grip of the helping hand. Keep the song a-running, keep the song a-running. Bullet to the heart of the brand. Feed the fire, set me free. In this city of dreams. Push my... Nodes in the network, lights on, electric eyes. Starstruck, crawling in the dead dirt. Spread a word to the wise. Something is a-coming, something is a-coming. Silver is the grip of the helping hand. Keep the song a-running, keep the song a-running. Bullet to the heart of the brand. Feed the fire, set me free. In this city of dreams. Push my mind into overload. Hack the wire, smash the gene. In this city of dreams, we'll be immortal in the code. Mind into overload. Light flash, taking your breath away. Black spires, neon nights. Car crash, freedom in the disarray. Are you ready to fight? Something is a-coming, something is a-coming. Silver is the grip on the bread in hand. Keep the song a-running, keep the song a-running. Put it to the heart of the man. Beat the fire, set me free. In this city of dreams. Push my mind into overload. Hack the wire, smash the gene. In this...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
Making his way to the ring.
As we open things up with Matsuda Tanaka.
Weighing in at 190 pounds. Matsuda Tanaka.
Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome everyone to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us as we get ready to kick things off with our opening contest. Matsuda Tanaka has been in XFW for a very short while, but has made a severe impact on singles competition. And tonight, he's going to go head-to-head with a man he's had a short rivalry with. This young man right here, Mr. Jordan Cho. These two have been clashing time after time, week after week.
Weighing in at 245 pounds, Jordan Cho.
And the two continue to tackle out here in XFW. And now the two will meet again tonight each one hoping to get another victory as they exchange back and forth here in XFW. Jordan Joe, the martial artist from the Philippines, making his entrance, awaiting the bell as he will clash again with his recent rival. You see him on the outside of the ring there, Matsuda Tanaka. As these two continue to battle back and forth week after week. All right, folks, we await the opening bell. Here we go, XFW Saturday Showdown off and running. Collar and elbow time now between Tanaka and Jordan Cho. Cho now in trouble. Matsuda Tanaka, hard eyes ripping in the corner. And a chin buster, and Cho already finds himself flat on his back. We've got a cover. Only a 1 count. Cho again gets the shoulder up. Tanaka has earned the title of the smallest competitor in XFW, not even breaking the 200-pound mark. But the guy fights like he's 290 pounds inside the ring. Also probably one of the shortest competitors we have. But folks, never judge a dog by its size. It's the fight in the dog that matters. And Tanaka's got a lot of fight in him as he collides with Jordan Cho with a flying cross chop on the outside. Mike in turn making the count. Cho is throwing him back inside. In comes Cho to follow through. He still don't understand why Cho wears that spectacular mask down in the ring, but then takes it off. This is some very odd face makeup on inside the ring. But right now, Matsuda Tanaka unleashing a flurry of martial arts style attacks. Cho with a nice shoulder roll out of the way and connects with a roundhouse kick square to the jaw of Tanaka. Big wind-up forearm. Tanaka collapsing down to the canvas, trying to collect himself, using the ropes to get back up. Cho now on the assault. We got a lot of matches on your way tonight. Cornelius Everton, can't believe the Destroyer lost yesterday. The Destroyer losing a match to Drago in our main event last night in XFW Danger Zone. Drago coming out, attacking the Destroyer before the bell, getting an early advantage. Quite frankly, folks, it seemed last night like the Destroyer was off his game, continued to fight, and almost like Drago was almost undefeatable, continued to kick out and kick out and kick out. We have more on our main event for XFW Lockdown, which will involve the Destroyer and Drago. Earl Sweeney, thank you for sharing the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Cho there with a nice counter and an arm drag. Repeated shots now by Tanaka. Again, the martial arts kicks coming out as both these guys continue to lay into each other. And again, this rivalry started a few weeks ago as both claiming to be the better martial artist here. Both these guys relatively new to XFW. There's an enziguri. Heard that one all the way in the cheap seats. Brutal connection there. We've got a cover. But Cho again gets the shoulder up. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Cho with a takedown. Ground and pound now tactics from Jordan Cho, and turns it into an armbar, sitting back, trying to separate the elbow and shoulder of Matsuda Tanaka. Nice counter by Tanaka, and that was own shots. Owen Bushy, thank you for sharing the stream. Back and forth action now as these two continue to throw elbows, knees, kicks, and everything else you can throw. No, Tanaka all the way to the top rope. Cho on the outside. Ew! Dodging out of the way is Cho. Tanaka now in trouble with that brutal impact at the top. Azan Allah, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Jordan Cho now in control. Tanaka back to his feet relatively quickly, bouncing Cho off the ring apron. Tanaka now back inside, trying to collect himself again, trying to shake off the cobwebs. After the attack, Cho trying to get his way up. Scott Markick, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you all for joining us tonight. The shares, the likes, those already joining us. And again, Tanaka going for the high cross body. Jordan Cho easily countering through. Nice clothesline by Matsuda Tanaka, leveling Cho down to the canvas. Tanaka now. Tanaka rolling it through. Walks on the triangle hold, but too close to the ropes. Cho escape inevitability there. Tanaka now winding up on the arm. Goes right back on the assault. Cho trying to get a heads up here, trying to build back momentum. But Matsuda Tanaka now on a roll, and again, right back to the top ropes. And here comes Tanaka, nobody home. Cho dodging out of the way at the last absolute second. DDT now from Tanaka. Tanaka now in the driver's seat. Cho rolling underneath the ropes, trying to avoid any further offense, but Tanaka now right back on the assault. Shows him back inside the ring. Jordan Cho not moving much. Again, these two have exchanged victories back and forth. Time and time again, there's a kick in the midsection by Tanaka. Now an Irish whip. Again, the counter by Cho. Kick in the midsection now by Tanaka. And again, the chin buster. Jacking the jaw of Cho, who falls on the canvas. This is only our opening contest. And a second time, Tanaka connects with that shot. Cho getting himself in the corner, doesn't realize here comes Cho. Oh, here comes Tanaka. Collides with a shot again. Hip press. Tanaka now, front face lock. Welcome everyone who's coming in a little bit late. This is our opening contest here on Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us. Cho now with the cover, leg is hooked on Matsuda Tanaka, but Tanaka quickly gets the shoulder up. Cho looks a little beside himself there with disbelief. Shot there by Cho. Now working on the arm of Tanaka. Hoist him up. Drops him down. Outstanding side suplex by Jordan Cho, who's trying to get back in this match. Kick to the midsection now. Tanaka dropped toe hold. Look at this. Look at this. New move by Matsuda Tanaka. Locked up the ankles of Jordan Cho. Cho's got nowhere to go. He's got a tap. Derek Kirk, thank you for liking the stream. Tanaka may have just snapped Cho's ankle. Tanaka with an outstanding victory. That came out of nowhere. Dropped toe hold, held on, walked the legs in. Peter Paul, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Matsuda Tanaka with an outstanding counter. Walks on the legs and gets the tap out victory over Jordan Cho. Wow.
Here is your winner, Matsuda Tanaka.
Wow. What a turnaround there. Matsuda Tanaka getting the victory. He's got a bloody nose, it looks like there. We got to check on them. Romeo Lopez, thank you for liking the stream. We got to get some medics to look at Matsuda Tanaka. He won the match, but it looks like he lost the war with that busted nose. Justin, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome everybody to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. That was only our opening match tonight on our card. An outstanding match it was. Again, those two young men have been going at it over the past few weeks, time and time again. Jordan Cho started getting some early victories over Matsuda Tanaka. For whatever reason, these two continue to lock horns. But that submission hold on Cho looked pretty painful. I don't think your leg is supposed to bend that way. But regardless, Matsuda Tanaka coming up victorious tonight on Showdown in our opening contest. Now, a lot of people are talking about XFW Danger Zone last night, which saw the Destroyer lose to Drago in one-on-one competition. Now, of course, Drago did take an early advantage, jumping the Destroyer before the bell. Now, this has been going on for weeks on end as the Ministry of Darkness continues to focus their attacks on the Destroyer and all other high-profile competitors here in XFW. Now, we've got a lot of wrestlers laying claim to be the new number one contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. But quite frankly, folks, we do not have a number one contender. No one has hit that mark yet. So tonight, What we just learned is our next event on June 26th. XFW Lockdown will feature an elimination chamber match. The Destroyer will have the title on the line. 5 other competitors inside the ring. We do know Drago will be one of those competitors. But matches tonight we'll start to see who the other people that will qualify for that match. And that will start right now as Mark Collins will go one-on-one with Grim Loco, and the winner will get an invitation to that match, and that starts right now. Earl Sweeney effing loves XFW. Thank you, Mr. Sweeney, for joining us here tonight. And this will start the first qualifying match we have tonight for our Elimination Chamber, taking place 2 weeks from tonight at XFW Lockdown. Here comes Mark Collins. Mark Collins, a former XFW United States champion, a former Internet champion. The first ever competitor in XFW, hold 2 championships at the same time. The U.S. and Internet titles under the tutelage of Morgan Steiner. But now hoping to get an invitation for the first ever opportunity for himself to get a shot at the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Earl Sweeney, we're glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Ray Sambala, thank you for joining us and liking the stream. Mark Collins tonight going toe-to-toe with Grim Loco. This one could itself be a main event matchup. And here comes Grim Loco. Grim Loco himself, a very, very interesting competitor here in XFW. The Macabre Luchador, former himself a United States champion. The man who took the championship away from Easy Money after Easy Money had damn near a year-long run as United States Championship. And now Loco himself looking for his first ever opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. And a win tonight could see him with that victory. With that opportunity, I should say. A pin for Loco will get him into the Extreme Opportunity Elimination Chamber matchup. Again, 6 competitors. And the Destroyers Championship will be on the line. We do know that. Loco, cool, calm, and always calculating inside the square circle. Collins, formerly a member of the Entourage here in XFW under Morgan Steiner, used to partner at one time with Blake the Body Harris under a team called Mind and Body, takes an early lead. Irish whip now, Loco sent across the ring. Here comes Collins. Drop kick, Loco with a quick counter, shoving Collins away. Collins was the first man to be ejected from the Entourage. Morgan Steiner calling him the weak link. At that time, Collins was probably the most decorated member of the Entourage and probably its strongest member, or at least on par with Seth Walker. Colin elbow tie up. Collins with a kick to the midsection. Collins with a shot right to the face. Collins had an outstanding rivalry with Marshall Sweet Early last year, the two battled over the United States and Internet Championships. And at one time, Collins held on to both those titles, losing them in the same night to Sean Owens and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Collins, the first ever competitor also to defend two titles on the same card in the same evening. Collins now charging in. Drop kick this time connects. Loco dropping down to the canvas. We've got a cover. Leg is hooked on Loco, but he gets the shoulder up. Collins was a little surprised, thought he had that, but Loco's got a lot left in the tank. Grim Loco is not that quick to get out. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for sharing the stream. Loco now winding up with repeated shots to the head of Mark Collins. Quite frankly, I think Collins is doing better now away from Morgan Stunner. Beautiful Hurricane Rana delivered from Grim Loco. We've got a cover on Collins, but he gets the shoulder up. Loco right back on the attack now, trying to twist off the head of Mark Collins. Collins has always been a top-tier performer in XFW, and quite frankly, when he was with the group of the Entourage, I felt, and this is my personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen, that Morgan Steiner kept him at a mid-card level just to keep Seth Walker at the top of the food chain. Even though Collins did well, held championships, he never got an opportunity for a World Heavyweight Championship contention. Uh-oh, Loco through the ropes and connects with a beautiful drop kick, blasting Mark Collins' head into the table out here. Boom, what an impact. Both men now on the outside as Loco continues the onslaught. Collins' head colliding with that XFW table. We sell our t-shirts online. Oh, but Collins turns the table and sends Loco into the steel steps and retreats back to the inside. Loco now on the outside. Oh, Gardy getting back to his feet. One thing, Loco can absorb a lot of damage. Collins now judging in. Loco dodging out of the way. Stiff shot right to the back. Loco now hoisting him up. Right across the top turnbuckle. Benjamin Davis, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Loco dragging him to the center of the ring like a dead corpse. But Collins again gets the shoulder up. Loco drop kick Collins, dodging out of the way. Snap there by Collins. Oh, and drives the elbow right on top of the head. The point of Collins' elbow coming in, and then a flatliner. Collins now climbing the ropes, way up in the high rent district. Here comes Collins. Beautiful leg drop. Connects across the chin of Grim Loco. We've got a cover. Loco again gets the shoulder up. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. And thank you for joining us tonight. I want to thank all the folks for the likes, the shares, the stars, the new fans that have joined us. Suplex now by Mark Collins. Collar elbow tie up again. Loco overpowering, shoving Collins away. Grim Loco again. Whoa, tossing Collins up and over the top, but he hangs on. Collins fires back with a shot to the side of the face. And Loco comes right back at him and sends him again to the outside arena floor. Collins again with the counter. Big right hand now by Mark Collins. Collins, reverse DDT on that unforgiving concrete floor at ringside. What a shot by Collins. But Loco again, a quick recovery and now a kick to the head. Nonchalant insult to injury. Loco hoists him up. Loco driver. Spins him around that Olympic style slam. We got a cover with Collins again. Manages defeat to avoid it. Uh-oh. Loco now stalking over Collins. Collins groggy, trying to get back to his feet. Right hand counter. Collins again connects with another shot. Oh, shit, now by Collins. There he comes. Elbow delivered right under the chin to Grim Loco. Collins now trying to build momentum. One of these two will go on to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship in an Elimination Chamber style matchup. Collins now hard impact into the corner again. Shotgun drop kick by Collins. Just blasted Grim Loco into the turnbuckle. We've got a cover. Collins pulls it off. Wow. Collins pulls it off. What a back and forth victory there between the two. But Mark Collins victorious tonight on Showdown and will be our first entrant. Well, actually, technically our third entrant in the Elimination Chamber match at XFW Lockdown.
Here is your winner, Mark Collins.
Collins victorious over a Grim Loco tonight. An impressive win by Mark Collins over Grim Loco. And again, Collins has been doing far better for himself now, away from Morgan Steiner, who is still unable to return to XFW after he took a brutal, brutal beating at the hands of Seth Walker, the former World Heavyweight Champion here in XFW. Pardon me, folks, a little bit of seasonal allergies building up here. I apologize. I'll try not to cough into the microphone so you guys don't have that flying into your ear. But what a victory from Mark Collins. He will be now the third entrant into the Extreme Elimination Chamber match at XFW Lockdown. Again, the Destroyer and Drago, we know, are the first two entrants. The Destroyer's World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. So now Mark Collins will also be in that fray. June 26th, right here, 8 o'clock New York Central Time, here on Bloodsword6 Streaming. Make sure you do not miss that, folks. It'll be one for the ages again. Drago was victorious last night over the Destroyer, attacked the Destroyer before the bell went off to get an early advantage, and managed to maintain that throughout the contest and got the pinfall victory. Now again, River Styx was also at ringside, so the numbers games come into effect. Alsam Ali, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Now again, folks, this all is because the Destroyer was attacked quite some time ago by Drago, unprovoked, inside the squared circle. And Drago has seemingly since then just continues to attack. And now all the members of the ministry are going out of the way to attack all the whole high-profile competitors here in XFW. Time after time, it's been Sean Owens, Hiro Katsuyori, the Destroyer himself, and more. Time and time again. But right now we're going to go down for our second qualifying match, this time a triple threat match. Thank you, LJ Reyes, for liking the stream. This triple threat match, the winner of this match will also be entered into that Elimination Chamber match. Let's head down to ringside. More action here on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Ramon Cruz, a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion himself. Ramon Cruz making his way out, hoping to get an opportunity. Another shot at the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. In a triple threat match tonight, we've seen Ramon Cruz compete in these type of matchups and before, and has done absolutely fantastic for himself. Ramon Cruz, ever looking for an opportunity. If you make a mistake in a match, you can count on Ramon Cruz to capitalize on that, exploit that weakness, and walk away victorious. And here comes Tyson Vader.
From Venice, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, Tyson Vader.
The lone wolf of XFW making his way down. The biggest opportunity of his career lays before him tonight. Tyson Vader could cement his legacy with his biggest opportunity to win this matchup and get his first ever challenge for a championship in XFW, and lo and behold, it may very well be the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Folks in our chat room are laying their bets down who's going to walk with this matchup as we wait for our third competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Weighing in at 329 pounds, the Tank, Sam Ford.
XFW's very own life-size G.I. Joe. The former United States Marine, who had an opportunity as the last holder of the Extreme Opportunity briefcase, but the mind games of Brian Blaze caused him to cash in that championship, that briefcase early, when he was unready, unwilling, and it did not go the way he wanted it to. But now Ford finds himself in a triple threat match with two high flyers, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Ford runs across the ring and instantly takes out Ramon Cruz and Tyson Vader with a jab. I would not be surprised to see these two smaller superstars go after Sam Ford and team up, as he has a size and strength advantage over both the other competitors. And Tyson Vader's agility, easily the quickest competitor in this matchup, but the most experience goes to Ramon Cruz, who himself has been a World Heavyweight Champion, a United States Champion. Maraban, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Kick to the face there by Tyson Vader. And now kick to the midsection as he goes on. Oh, hoist him up. Fisherman Buster lays out Ramon Cruz. Ford now back to his feet. Scoops up the smaller Tyson Vader and drives him down. And instantly turns his attention to Ramon Cruz. Tyson Vader wisely rolling to the outside to avoid any further damage at this time. And a spinning heel kick. And Sam Ford stays on his feet. But Ramon Cruz quickly realizing it and goes right to attack on the legs. Count off there. Big clothesline by Ford. Sends Ramon Cruz up and over the top rope. And now big time scoop slam by Sam Ford. We've got a cover. Mike Atura doing overtime with this one. Now trying to hold back Ford. Oh, and Tyson Vader again taking the opportunity as Ford was distracted by the referee. Takes the big man off his feet. I'm more surprised that Mike Atura is counting out the man on the outside. Normally, a triple threat match, there's no count out. Some rules adjustment tonight maybe that I'm unaware of. Maybe due to the fact this is a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber matchup at Lockdown. Big Sam Ford now back inside the ring. Tyson Vader needs to pay to all these guys. Oh, look at both men now focusing in on Ford. I said that was going to happen, and now they're doing it. Focusing on the big man, trying to take him off his feet. Ford staying resilient. Oh, big shot there by Ramon Cruz, staving off the big man. Wild swing by Ford. I think that is starting to get to him. Both men, he can't keep his eyes on one opponent. Well, getting lambasted in the back of the other one. Now, again, the combination. The numbers game's taking out Ford. A wise strategy. Both Ramon Cruz and Tyson Vader take out the big man, eliminate the threat. Drop kick now by Cruz. Tyson Vader again rolling to the outside. The former two-time World Heavyweight Champion now going to work on big Sam Ford the Tank. But Ford catches the leg and levels Cruz with a brutal clothesline. Ford now hoisting him up. Oh, into a shoulder breaker. and then takes out Tyson Vader. Ford now starting to build momentum, but how long can he go after two men? Tyson Vader again, the quickness coming into play. Ford again lays a shot. Ford now up and over goes Tyson Vader. Oh! Ramon Cruz outmaneuvering again Sam Ford and sending Ford up and over. Surprisingly, Ford back on his feet already after that big-time fall. Vader was shot out of the face. Down goes Ramon Cruz. Ford now back inside. Ramon Cruz now taking it to both competitors. And a spinning neckbreaker lays out Ford, who goes right back to the outside. Ramon Cruz now with a windup. Hard impact in the turnbuckle goes Tyson Vader. Tyson Vader, I can tell you folks, was super excited for the opportunity to be in this matchup. To have the opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship is a dream he has had since he came here to XFW. Since his early days with the Wolfpack, but Ramon Cruz has been hungry to get back in the spotlight. Big Sam Ford now back inside, front face lock on Ramon Cruz. Cruz again going for a ride into a shoulder breaker again from Ford. And now a brutal, monstrous forearm clubbing blow to the back of Tyson Vader. Up on the shoulders, big time power slam. Floats right over to a cover. Tyson Vader leg is hooked. Vader with enough in the tank gets the shoulder up impressively. Ford down with an elbow shot right to the face. Vader now with an Irish Whip in the corner we go. Ford turns it around on the young speedster. Ford hoisting him up on the shoulder. Snake Eyes in the corner. Into a suplex, but Ramon Cruz lurking in the corner. And Cruz taking advantage. Irish Whip in the turnbuckle. Big haymaker shot by Sam Ford, who's now going on a tirade. Ramon Cruz with a nice counter, dodging out of the way of the big mitts of Sam Ford. Irish Whip again by Ford, hard impact into the turnbuckle. Ford now starting to overpower both the smaller opponents. But how much can he keep it up? The longer this match goes, the more it's going to benefit the two smaller, quicker stars. Counter now by, whoa. Ford now blasting through Ramon Cruz. Another shoulder driven into the midsection of young Tyson Vader. Counter again by Cruz up over the top rope. Sam Ford now on the outside. Tyson Vader with an Irish Whip. Chinbuster now on Ford. Tyson Vader. And a beautiful kick square to the face of Sam Ford. Tyson Vader standing tall. Destiny now staring at the face of Tyson Vader. Out of the apron now with Cruz. What the hell? Oh, DDT on the apron to Ramon Cruz from Tyson Vader, who's now the only man standing in this contest. The crowd now with a "This is awesome" chant. Referee up to a 3 count. All 3 men in this matchup on the outside. Tyson Vader now with a leg lock on Ramon Cruz. Sam Ford finally getting back to his feet. Ford back inside the ring. Vader and Ryan Shoup, thank you for liking the stream. Here comes Ford charging in. A shot to the leg of Tyson Vader. Now going in the arm, trying to slow down the young star. Bad move, rookie mistake by Ford. You got 2 opponents in there. You don't go for an arm lock. And now again, the numbers game comes up on Ford. Tyson Vader's got him up. Alabama slam to the big man. Holy cow. Ramon Cruz now up on the shoulders. Beautiful hurricane. We got a cover. Almost a 3 count. Tyson Vader escaping by the skin of his teeth. Cruz with a drop kick. Cruz now leveling. Sam Ford trying to get back to his feet. Ramon Cruz. Cruz victorious. Cruz will walk away. Cruz will get the opportunity at XFW Lockdown. Ramon Cruz victorious in this triple threat matchup. Ramon Cruz pinning the rookie Tyson Vader. Sam Ford slow to get back to his feet. There's the drop kick that ended it all. Ramon Cruz. With an opportunity to challenge for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship at XFW Lockdown. Ramon Cruz, ever the opportunist. As I said, folks, Ramon Cruz will take any opportunity he can. He will exploit any weakness he sees in his opponents. Sam Ford taken out by Tyson Vader, stunned on the canvas, and Cruz turning his attention to young Tyson Vader, getting the opportunity and walking away with the victory. And folks, we continue to have our qualifying matches going on tonight. And again, our main event will feature Seth Walker as he himself tries to get an opportunity into the Elimination Chamber matchup at XFW Lockdown. And we've got a lot coming on us. And again, the Destroyer will put the championship on the line at Lockdown. We already know the Drago and the Destroyer will be in that match. Now Mark Collins and Ramon Cruz will also be in that contest. 4 of our competitors already laid out. And our next matchup features yet another qualifying match as Sean Owens goes toe-to-toe with Lee Bischoff inside the ring. Now, Sean Owens has been trying to get an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship ever since losing the United States Championship to Savage Andre Stevens 8 months ago. Now, Sean Owens was on an absolute winning streak here in XFW for damn near better part of a year. He had a lot of things going his way, a lot of momentum continuing to roll from show to show to big event to big event. Now he's trying to continue that momentum, trying to rebuild it. Again, the Phoenix rising from the ashes, but tonight he goes up against the blue collar battler, creating my own tongue twisters there, Lee Bischoff, the former XFW Internet Champion, the man who loves hardcore style matches, and those two collide next on Showdown. And here comes Sean Owens.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Natural, Sean Owens.
Sean Owens, the Natural, a former XFW Tag Team Champion, and had one of the longest runs as United States Champion XFW he's had in a long, long time. Savage Stevens, however, coming very close to capping that record, as now he's his 8th month as champion. Owens has said he'd love an opportunity to go again against Savage Andre Stevens, and right now, an opportunity before him to challenge for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. But tonight he's going to clash with a man who is not afraid to get his hands dirty. The blue-collar battler, Lee Bischoff.
From Hall of Fame City, Ohio, weighing in at 272 pounds.
Lee Bischoff, a man who loves to get in your face, very much a barroom style brawler. Surprising agility for a man of his size and stature. He can come at you in any fashion, in any number of ways. Explosive offense. And the ability to take a punch second to no one. But tonight, his in-your-face style tactics will go toe-to-toe with the man who is possibly the most sound technical wrestler in XFW and possibly the world of professional wrestling today. There's the bell, folks, and we are off and running. Here we go. Collar elbow tie-up right out of the get-go. Nice wraparound from open up by Bischoff and takes Owens down to the canvas. Bischoff ready to show that he can wrestle himself. Owens with a nice counter. Owens down with a grasp around the back. Look at this. Bischoff again with a nice counter. Owens takes him over to a snapmare. And now a chin lock. But instantly, Bischoff now breaking. Overhand wrist lock now by Bischoff and takes Owens down. An impressive exchange between the two. Owens up over the shoulder and back to square one between the two. The crowd applauding as the two showing off some decent technical skills inside the ring. Uppercut now by Owens. Owens now turning right away up on the shoulder to the shoulder breaker. Owens, classic Owens going right to work. Scott Wayne seems to thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Bischoff with a nice counter, avoiding the head scissors. Front face lock down by Bischoff, winds him up. Oh! Thought he was going for a neck breaker, but just drove the back of his skull against his knee. Innovative offense, but Owens back up on a shoulder tackle from Bischoff. Bischoff ran through him like a damn Mack truck. Hoist him up now. Spins him around the back into a vertebreaker. Bischoff now in control again. Michinoku driver, down goes Sean Owens. We've got a cover. Jeff Williams, thank you for liking the stream. And a kick out by Owens. Almost a 3 count by Bischoff. Almost an opportunity in the Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bischoff now with an overhand wrist lock. Owens fighting his way out. Repeated shots in the midsection. Owens now hoisting him up again and a second time. The shoulder breaker from Sean Owens. And now again the attacks right back to the arm. Classic Owens trying to get himself set up for the Owens lock. And right back to the head scissors. Scott Wayne seems to thank you for sharing the stream as well. This matchup again for a qualifying opportunity to be in the XFW Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Destroyer putting it on the line. 5 other men will be in the ring. Elimination style. We know that Drago will be in that matchup. He was the first person in and qualified himself with a victory last night over the Destroyer. Stomping away now. Both men now back to their feet. And again, Owens in trouble. Look at this. Look at Lee Bischoff stealing a play out of the book of Sean Owens, a side Russian leg sweep from the hammerlock position. And he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again, using Owens' own move against him. Bischoff showing he's got what it takes to wrestle as well. Hoist him up and drives him down to the back of the neck. Again, Bischoff in control, but Owens gets the shoulder up. Owens kicking up. And a closeout out by Owens. And another one, lightning speed. Owens off the ropes. Leg lariat connects. Owens now coming back to life. Owens winding up. Owens, and there it is. Owens now with the Russian leg sweep from the hammerlock position, showing Bischoff how it's done. Double underhook now by Owens. Takes him up and over. Owens now back in the driver's seat, dragging Bischoff to the center of the ring. Owens now back to the arm, trying to again weaken the shoulder. Owens drives it down to the canvas, all the way to Owens' body, coming down on Bischoff. And back to the arm. Overhand wrist lock again, Owens. Going back to the hole, trying to wear down the blue collar battler, Lee Bischoff. Both men back to their feet. And a winding clothesline again from Sean Owens onto Bischoff. And again the assault on the limbs. Bischoff rolling back to his feet. Bischoff gets him up on the shoulders. Owens drives him down across the knee with a gutbuster and follows through with a senton. Bischoff again exploding. Owens down counter. Owens hoists him up. Vertical suplex perfectly executed by Sean Owens. Matt Shockey over on Twitch, thank you for joining us. What is up to you? Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Owens now sending Bischoff reeling across the ring into the corner. Bischoff waiting, turning him around, but a kick to the face by Owens. And another suplex. Bischoff now in trouble, but Owens dropping to his knee after the damage. But Owens now trying to get the blood flowing, trying to shake it off. Owens now, what is this? Owens over the top rope, now trying to separate the shoulder of Bischoff using all his own body weight. Attacking Bischoff. And now a drop kick to the shoulder. Owens now in control. Kick in the midsection. Owens lock is cinched in. Owens lock is on. Owens lock is on. Bischoff trying everything he can to escape. He's got a tap. Owens is going to the Elimination Chamber. Owens is going to the Elimination Chamber to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bischoff took an early lead and really got in the face of Sean Owens with, again, that in-your-face style attacks. His very aggressive style, but Owens turning the tables. Derek Smith, thank you for liking the stream. But Owens warming up, locking on the Owens lock. Bischoff had nowhere to go and forced the tap out. Sean Owens will go to the chamber and challenge for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. What a win for Sean Owens, or Sean 2.0 Owens, as dubbed by the XFW community. Now with that win, Owens will find himself again inside the chamber against those other competitors on June 26th, right here at Bloodsword6 Streaming and XFW Extreme Fantasy Wrestling. Only you will find here at XFW. Scott Wayne seems that the sixth man should be a mysterious wrestler. Well, folks, we do know a lot of mysteries going into this match. Again, Drago seemingly to continue to use that voodoo and dark magic. And again, folks, some people think that the Destroyer was not himself last night. That somehow Drago got into the mind of the Destroyer, and because, again, Drago continuously kicked out the Destroyer, not going for a signature move, the burning hammer, if you will. Drago continued to kick out time and time again, landing the voodoo slam, and that's what sparked the championship committee, who had already considered doing an Elimination Chamber match at XFW Lockdown. And now we know, so they jumped in and started getting the qualifying matches tonight here on XFW. So, folks, we've got a lot more coming tonight. And again, Seth Walker in our main event tonight will challenge and go toe-to-toe and will attempt to get himself into the Extreme Elimination Chamber. And we know what happened the last time Seth Walker was in the Elimination Chamber. He pinned every other competitor inside the chamber and walked out a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. Now, folks, at the time, there were still rumors and speculation that Morgan Steiner had the numbers of who would be let out of their chambers in what order. And Walker was able to use that knowledge to his advantage. But if you remember at the time, Drago was also in that match, as was the Destroyer. So will that come into play again down the road? Will Seth Walker have that ability again? He already has enough experience inside those matches. If he wins the main event tonight, it could easily be a second coming of Seth Walker. But right now, we're going to change our course here and go down to the ring for tag team action next, as two members of Evolution collide with Hazard Warning on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Evolution.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 498 pounds,
Evolution coming out to ringside. Big time Jim Slater, John Mad Dog Rogers. And tonight they will clash with former XFW Tag Team Champions, Hazard Warning, Keith Hale and Liam Phelps.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 461 pounds.
These two exploded onto the scene several years ago in XFW and have definitely made an impact on the tag team division. And now look to get themselves back in the spotlight for another opportunity to challenge for the tag team titles currently held by Power and Glory, Easy Money, and Blake the Body Harris. Big time Jim Slater going to start things off with Keith Hale. And here we go. The match is underway. Both men charging through Slater, missing a clothesline. His own momentum caking him down to the canvas. And Keith Hale going to capitalize on that misstep by the former champion, big time Jim Slater. Swing and a miss there by Hale. And now Slater taking the opportunity. Slater himself, a former World Heavyweight Champion, the first ever Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder, is big time Jim Slater. Cashed it in and defeated Brian Blaze to get his first ever run as XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Inadvertently, Jim Slater was actually the reason the Destroyer himself lost a title championship to Brian Blaze. When Slater came down and thought about cashing it in, but changed his mind, but saw Brian Blaze capitalize and pin the Destroyer. Destroyer would come back later on to defeat Brian Blaze to recapture the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Brian Blaze and the Destroyer have a long history of a rivalry here in our federation. Slater now inverted atomic drop. Slater now full head of steam and a big boot across the jaw and follows it up with a senton. Keith Hale probably feels like he just got run over by a FedEx truck. And now up and over the top rope goes Hale. Slater making the tag. In comes the loose cannon of Evolution, John Mad Dog Rogers. And Rogers on the right hand for Liam Phelps, just for breathing. Ooh! Hard impact there. Rogers turned his attention to Keith Hale, and Hale got right outside, blasting off the apron, but Rogers quickly turned around, and now blasting Hale off the steps at ringside. And now again off the apron. Hale firing right back. Senegada, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Front face lock now. Rogers turns it around. Side rush and leg sweep now by the Mad Dog. Keith Hale has yet to make a tag to Liam Phelps. We've seen this kind of strategy from Hazard Warning before. Oh, spoke too soon. There's a diving tag. In comes Phelps. Rogers charging in. Luthez press. And now a flurry of shots. Ram, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown. Front face locked down by Rogers. Delivering knees right to the sternum. And a shot to the head. Rogers, oh, Phelps catching the leg of Rogers. He went to go for a big boot. Phelps turning the tables. Beautiful Northern Light suplex. Marty, thank you for liking the stream. Marty Moorbucks, thank you for joining us here tonight. Liam Phelps now in control on John Rogers. Mad Dog now up and over. Phelps in a beautiful ankle hold, spinning Rogers head over heels. Oh, Rogers with a kick to the face to break the hold. Slater was there just in case Mad Dog couldn't get out of that hold, getting in to save his partner. Rogers now countering out of the way. Rogers now into a Cobra clutch, trying to choke the life out of Phelps. Turns into a Russian leg sweep. Innovative offense there by John Mad Dog Rogers. Phelps again with the counter up on the top. Now goes Rogers, but he hangs on to the top rope. Rogers fires right back with the right hand. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's hard to prepare for a match when you're dealing with John Mad Dog Rogers, as the man changes his in-ring offense as often as he changes his underwear. Uh-oh, double team coming up here by Evolution. Big time back body drop. But a diving tag, in comes Keith Hale again. Slater charging in and instantly levels Hale down to the canvas. No matter what two members of Evolution are in a tag team contest, whether it's Showtime Shane Black, Slater, or Rogers, they excel in tag team competition. Mad Dog Rogers and Showtime Shane Black, former tag team champions here in XFW. Slater, the only one of the group who has not held a tag title. But himself and Rogers look to get themselves elevated for an opportunity. And a win over Hazard Warning tonight could put them in that very opportunity. Slater hoists him up and a hellacious spinebuster levels Keith Hale. But a kick out again. Liam Phelps just starting to get back outside now, getting onto the apron, trying to get himself back up. Counter again by Slater. Just leveled Hale with that clothesline, and Hale continuing to fight back. Single leg drop kick. Slater stays on his feet, turns the tables with a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex, and now Slater in control. Ow! Insult to injury. Slater walking across the sternum of Keith Hale. Hale again with a counter, where Slater again cuts him right off, and another spine buster. Hale now in a world of trouble. And you see the bottom of the screen, the Yamamoto Bluetooth device that all our wrestlers are fitted with. Hale's torso has suffered a lot of trauma. Tag again, in comes John Mad Dog Rogers. Rogers on the top rope, and a shot right to the spine. Keith Hale in a world of trouble. Hale goes to the eyes and lands him a single leg drop kick. At the same time, it looks like his hand flew back and actually took out Slater on a backhand to the nose. And then comes Liam Phelps. Phelps with a rebound clothesline just leveled John Mad Dog Rogers. We've got to cover. Slater nowhere to be found. But Rogers gets the shoulder up. Keith Hale can barely hang on to the ropes on the outside. Scoop slam now by Rogers. Slater himself down the outside. Rogers grabbing Phelps by the throat. Sledgehammer shot to the midsection by John Mad Dog Rogers. Slater again on the outside, nowhere near his corner. Drop kick to the knee now by Phelps. Spins Rogers head over heels. Tagging in and comes Liam Phelps. Or Keith Hale, I'm sorry. Phelps tagging out. Stomping away now on Mad Dog. Mad Dog now in trouble. Drops across the knee into a neckbreaker. Beautiful combination by Keith Hale. Hazard Warning now back on top. Clothesline now by Hale. Falls through the second one. Hale off the ropes. Leg lariat connects. Mad Dog Rogers is in a world of trouble. We've got to cover. Rogers again gets the shoulder up by the skin of his teeth. Tag again, and comes Phelps. Slater needs to get back in this contest if Evolution has any shot. Whoa. Rogers rolling up and exploding into a Luther's press. Rogers out of nowhere springing back to life. There's the tag. Again in comes big time Jim Slater. Slater charging across the ring right in front of Keith Hale. Not a wise decision, but the body splash connects. Insult out of the man's own corner. And a right hand delivered to Keith Hale. Good Lord. Kick to the midsection now by Slater. Hoisting him up on the shoulder. Red Wave connects. We got to cover on Phelps. Evolution. Victorious. Rogers still looking for a fight. Calling in Hale, telling him to get back inside the ring. I don't think Keith Hale wanted any more to do with Evolution tonight. Hazard Warning came very close to getting a pinfall victory. But Rogers springing back to life, letting out Luther's press, and Slater able to come in and land the Red Wave neckbreaker. Evolution victorious. What a victory for the two members of Evolution, big time Jim Slater and John Mad Dog Rogers, two former World Heavyweight Champions, now combined as a tag team. Again, folks, no matter what combination of Evolution you have inside the ring, you can bet your bottom dollar you are down for a fight when those guys are inside the square circle. Now, again, folks, we're going to continue our qualifying matches here in XFW as we have a lot going our way tonight. And again, our main event, Seth Walker will be, right now, I'm sorry, the card has slipped off my table, and I can't remember exactly who Seth Walker is challenging against tonight. But up next, we have another qualifying match. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet will be colliding with Brian Blaze. Now, Brian Blaze has time and time again gotten himself to the championships a number of times, a 5-time champion himself. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet looking for his first ever opportunity to get to the World Heavyweight Championship. Monostafa Gaming, this is not a league. This XFW is a digital wrestling program booked and run based off storylines and characters. XFW is not an E-Fed. However, we do take fan submissions for new wrestlers in XFW, and you can submit a wrestler. You can send us a direct message to our Facebook page, XFW, with a background history and pictures of your superstar. We do play on PS4. However, again, XFW is not a competitive league. It is driven by storylines and character development. And all wrestlers can be no higher than an overall score of 88. But back to the main topic, folks. We are waiting. Our next qualifying match, Bad Boy Marshall will be colliding with Brian Blaze next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 210 pounds. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, a former 2-time United States champion, a former XFW Internet champion, now hoping to get an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at XFW Lockdown. Looking for an opportunity to get into the Elimination Chamber matchup where the Destroyer will have the championship on the line. But tonight, he goes up against the XFW original and possibly the most hated man in all of professional wrestling, Brian Blaze. And here he comes now, ladies and gentlemen. The man that loves to play psychological warfare as well as physical warfare inside the ropes. The long-time enemy of the Destroyer, the man who has taken the Destroyer to his limits more than anyone else in XFW. Brian Blaze. These two have met several times in the past. But this is the first time since Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has been back in action that he's met with Brian Blaze after the leg injury. And right now, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet starting things off early with a stunner-like maneuver on Blaze. But watch for Blaze to try to get the psychological advantage over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, to play the mind games, to try somehow to get inside the head of Sweet. Sweet now firing back, and Sweet already sending Blaze up and over the top rope. Blaze on the outside now. Sweet in pursuit, already taunting the former World Heavyweight Champion. And there's a shot from Blaze. Sweet trying to play Blaze's own game, trying to get inside the head, taunting directly in front of him, trying to get the psychological advantage, but it's very hard to do. Brian Blaze invented and perfected that. Ms. Hardick, thank you for liking this. Treated as an outstanding brainbuster style attack there from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now taking advantage, working on the arm of Brian Blaze. And drives him down to the canvas. What is this? What is this? What is going on? Music at the top of the stage, not sure exactly what's Sweet. Distracted now. Sweet with a shot. Brian Blaze with a shot to the back of the head. Double arm DDT. Are you kidding me? Not like this. Almost a 3 count. What the hell was all that about? We had a flash at the top of the stage. Brian Blaze almost victorious. Sweet turning things around. Holy hell. Did you see that? Look at the defying gravity as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And Sweet now on the attack. Blaze now rolling to the outside. Sweet almost, Sweet is on the attack. And here comes Blaze, swinging away. Calling him a type now. Does anyone know what was going on at the top of the stage? What was happening there? We're getting word now that Josh the Coach Clemens was in the gorilla position a few seconds ago. And we know Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has had issues with the entourage as of late. Sweet now throwing Blaze back inside. But how much damage was done to Bad Boy Marshall by double underhook DDT, that signature maneuver by Brian Blaze. Sweet still in this contest, not one to be taken lightly. Suplex now by Brian Blaze. And drives the knee square to the forehead. Sweet corner left, Sweet rolls him up. Sweet with a small package. 2. Almost a 3 count. Blaze almost surprised there. And a neckbreaker now by Brian Blaze. And now Blaze starts the shenanigans. Blaze now trying to get inside the head, trying to get Sweet off his game after the music hit the stage. Ow! 2-finger salute for the audience. There is no need for that kind of crap here. Blaze down with a wind-up again. Blaze now rolling to the outside. He's got an advantage here. Why would he go to the outside? What is... This is not an Extreme Rules match, but Blaze now with a steel chair in hand. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. Blaze with a chair inside the ring. We need to get that out of here. Blaze, whoa! Blaze inverted atomic drop, but again Sweet with a counter, sending Blaze flying over the top rope to the outside. Thomas Muller, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Blaze now in trouble. Sweet back in control. Blaze with a counter. Oh, and Blaze drives his head down to the canvas. Hard impact for Sweet. Sweet again with a counter. Into the turnbuckle we go. Blaze again with a turnaround. Oh, as Sweet lights him up with a shot to the face. And now, Sweet with a combination of blows to Bad Boy Marshall. Blaze up and down. Outstanding maneuver by Sweet, who has managed to survive the onslaught by Brian Blaze. He's got him up on the top rope. Where the hell is he going? Sweet now with a shot and repeated clubbings to Brian Blaze, and now elbow shot after elbow shot after elbow shot. Sweet on top. Holy cow! Did you see that? Holy hell! Bad boy Marshall Sweet taking to the top. That was outstanding. Brian Blaze bent in half by bad boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now with a clothesline. And a follow through. But Blaze fires right back and cuts off the momentum. Both men now back to their feet. Shot to the head now by Sweet. Takes out Brian Blaze. Blaze has been trying every dirty trick he can inside the ring. And now grabbing Sweet by the back of the head, throws him down on the canvas. Sweet dodging through again. Repeated shots now by Sweet. Connecting. Sweet tossing Blaze into the corner. Both men absolutely exhausted in this matchup. And again, Sweet, after the distraction, Blaze now up on the top rope. Again, more shots repeated. Blows on the side of the head. He's going to try this again. He's going to try this again. Thank you for following it a second time. But Sweet this time can't capitalize. Slow to get back to his feet. We've got a cover. 2. Blaze gets the shoulder up. Are you kidding me? Both of these men look absolutely exhausted. Sweet beside himself, unsure how Brian Blaze was able to get his feet up, or shoulder up, I should say. Sweet now locking up. What's he got here? Neckbreaker. Rolls it through. Blaze in a world of trouble now. Sweet trying to tap out Brian Blaze. Blaze breaks the hold. Somehow manages to get his chin loose. Blaze now counter shot to the midsection. Sweet lines him up with a DDT. And now bad boy Marshall Sweet in control. Brian Blaze in the corner. Here comes Sweet. Drop kick. That may have been low. But when it's to Brian Blaze, folks, it's all about it. It's fine. We're going to look the other way. Blaze again with a counter. Sweet connects to the Hurricane Rana. Bad boy Marshall Sweet once again back in control. Now calling his shots. Sweet. And there's the super kick. Collides. Sweet now going right to the top rope. Blaze laid out. Sweet changing his positions. Off the top. Oh, the knees come up. Brian Blaze countered. The knees come up on bad boy Marshall Sweet. Blaze takes him down. Now Blaze into a crossface crippler. I have not remembered the last time I saw Blaze try a submission hold. Sweet counters through. Blaze lands the spine buster. Blaze lands the spine buster on Sweet. That could be it right there. We've got a cover now on Sweet. 2. Sweet gets the shoulder up. Half a second away. Sweet again with a counter. Sweet's got him up on the shoulders. Drives him down. Outstanding cutter by bad boy Marshall Sweet. Almost. Almost. Sweet now having issues with the referee, saying that should have been a 3 count. Blaze now counters through. Brian Blaze now. Sweet fires right back. Sweet again now going to the arm, trying to wear down the former 5-time champion. And drives him down to the shoulders. Sweet again in control. Super kick countered by Brian Blaze. Drives him hard into the knee. Sweet dumps him up over the top rope. Blaze fires back. Enziguri connects to Brian Blaze. Are you kidding me? These two continuing to battle back and forth. Sweet now in pursuit. Blaze again on the receiving end. Hard impact. Oh, into the corner. Into the barricade. And now right hands again from Brian Blaze. Sweet now laid out. Blaze again with the steel chair inside the ring. This is not, but Sweet having a hard time getting up. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in a bad way, trying to get back inside the ring. Just realized where the count is. Here we go. Kick to the midsection now. Oh! Spinebuster on the chair. Sweet's head collided with that steel chair from Brian Blaze. But Sweet finding resiliency. Somehow coming back. And now laying in some shots. Sweet up on the top, drops the leg across. What an outstanding battle between these two men. Unbelievable resiliency on both of these guys. Up and over, hurricanrana now from Sweet. And Blaze rolls to the outside. Sweet right inside, and a right hand by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And a kick to the head, roundhouse. Blaze fires him up. And into the steel steps. Goes Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at the hands of Brian Blaze. Blaze now taking off. Subash, thank you for liking the stream. Blaze again with that steel chair, now an exposed steel turnbuckle. Sweet now back inside the ring. Here comes Blaze, both men charging in. Sweet dodging out of the way. Big right hand by Brian Blaze. And again the spinebuster on top of that steel chair. Referee didn't see it. Blaze, son of a... Brian Blaze with the assistance again of a steel chair gets the pinfall victory. Will go on to the Elimination Chamber. Brian Blaze taking the shortcut, if you will, on the top of the chair. Brian Blaze with the spinebuster. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet distracted by music, and again we got word that it was the coach in the gorilla position. There's the chair still inside the ring. Mike Atura needs to get his glasses checked. Come on. Every now and again, ladies and gentlemen, there is an absolute travesty of justice inside the ring here at XFW, and you just witnessed a massive one. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet distracted by something at the rampway, some music coming through, and for whatever reason, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet still coming back, still finding a way to be resilient and coming so close to an opportunity in the Elimination Chamber, but Brian Blaze, realizing what is going on, brings in a steel chair not once, but twice, landing that spine buster and getting the advantage over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Again, you saw him expose the steel ring in the turnbuckle, bringing in the chair. Mike Atura threw the chair out, but then Blaze goes out of his way to bring another one back in. Sorry, folks, sometimes... Brian Blaze, thank you to Nam for liking the stream. Brian Blaze, folks, is one of those the guys in XFW. I mean, he's an outstanding competitor, but he's one of those guys that gets under my skin. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, an outstanding competitor in XFW, and I know that young man wants an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's been desperately trying to claw his way back in ever since recovering from that leg injury after Savage Andre Stevens and getting back to XFW, and to have it taken away from you in such a travesty of justice, ladies and gentlemen, is just pure garbage. But again, when you're talking about Brian Blaze, that's what you're dealing with, is garbage. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all fired up about that now. But our main event is mere seconds away. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Walker going head-to-head with the Maniacal Glee. One of these two will be the last entrance into the XFW Elimination Chamber, where the Destroyer will challenge all these other competitors and the title will be on the line. Now, Seth Walker, again, has been a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. The last time he had the title, he walked through every other competitor in the chamber. He eliminated all other opponents in the chamber and now has another opportunity to get in there. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, across the square circle is the man known as Glee, the maniacal mask, the grinning, that evil son of a bitch that goes from Jester and Pussycat all the way to sadistic psycho son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event starts right now. And here comes Seth Walker. Who the hell is with Walker? Who the hell is with Walker?
Making his way to the ring, representing the Entourage from Fort Worth, Texas.
What is this?
Weighing in at
Ali Murad, thank you for following. Well, thank you for sharing.
Walker.
Is that Stan? What the hell is Stan doing? Stan is walking Brian Blaze down to the ring. Ira Israel, thank you for liking the stream. What the hell is going on here tonight? Stan Martin is in the corner of Brian Blaze. What is this garbage? What is this? Sweet Sedan Stan in the corner. I'm confused.
And his opponent,
Speaking of confused,
weighing in at 247 pounds.
ladies and gentlemen, the maniacal Glee, the lunatic of XFW, the batshit crazy, masked, grinning psychopath. The man is about as predictable as the weather. You don't know if you're getting the happy jester, the giggling lunatic, or you're going to get the growling, snarling, absolute bloodthirsty monster as the multiple personality distorter with the mask enters the squared circle. This one may turn into be very, very brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm more, oh, here we go, and Walker coming out of the gate with a clothesline. What the hell is Stan Martin doing in the corner, and why does he look like a refugee from the 70s? Lee rolling out of the way now, and now a clothesline to Walker, level Walker. I've seen that very suit that Stan has, that's that garbage he wears in those really shitty commercials he has for his car lot. Snap narrowed by Michael Glee with a kick to the face by Walker and a takedown. Stan, not that good at wrestling. He's now. Please tell me Stan Martin is not going to take a shot at managing wrestlers since he can't wrestle himself. But right now, the maniacal Glee with Walker on the top rope. What is this, Walker? Holy cow! Holy cow! The maniacal Glee. Look at this. Boom! We got a cover now. Walker gets the shoulder up. Glee tossing Walker halfway across the ring with that suplex. Walker exiting the ring. Glee already starting the weird sounds and growling noises inside the ring. And fires a shot again at Walker. And Glee fires right back. Glee shoved it to the table, and Walker takes him down the outside. Walker loves to cause permanent pain and damage to his opponents. And quite frankly, folks, Glee has very few friends here in XFW. The amount of pranks and gags he plays on other wrestlers is very well known and documented. No one is safe in the locker room for the maniacal one. Walker has been the recipient of those pranks and gags in the past, and he does not take it very, very well. Here comes Walker, get it, a clothesline. Over the top rope goes the maniacal one. Walker now telling Mike Atura to start the count. But Glee already back to his feet. Oh, Glee right back inside. Lightning quickness from the maniacal one. And a brainbuster from Glee. Glee now with a cover. But a kick out almost instantaneously from the former champion Seth Walker. Walker has a very serious look on his face tonight. Look at this, Glee, shoulder tackle. Not a good idea by the maniacal one to start playing games with Seth Walker. See Walker now trying to favor that shoulder. Maybe Glee had more of an impact than I thought. Hard impact in the turnbuckle there. Glee may not be taking this match seriously. Walker, I can guarantee you, is hell-bent on this matchup tonight. Walker's got him on the shoulders and turns it into a power slam, into a cover on the maniacal one. But a kick out by Glee. Glee back to his feet pretty quickly there. Right back on the attack, but Walker turns the tables. And now Walker with a strike to the side of the head. And another one. And a third elbow. Glee now rolling to the outside. I am still completely intrigued as why the hell Stan Martin is on the outside of the ring. Sweet Sedan Stan. Oh, Glee's chest now bouncing off the apron as Walker continues the onslaught. Irish whip now, hard impact into the turnbuckle from Walker, who's now again verbally berating the maniacal one. Glee now with a counter up on the top rope goes Walker, but he hangs on. And Glee helps him to the floor with a shoulder tackle. And now here we go, Glee with the shenanigans. Not the time to mess around. Glee always trying to play games, always trying to get a laugh. And quite frankly, folks, I think Glee's just trying to amuse himself. If he can make himself laugh, he's happy. Walker with a wind-up. Oh, a shot right to the top of the skull. How did Walker didn't break his hand? Hardest tarp of the head right on top of the skull. Glee with a nice counter takes Walker off his feet. Glee now Northern Lights suplex takes Walker up and over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Glee holds on. Glee holds on into a brainbuster. Holy cow. Glee just turned Walker inside out. We've got a cover by the maniacal one. Walker gets the shoulder up. Wow. Walker looks like he means business. Tonight a shoulder tackle by Glee. Glee gets the shoulder up. Walker dodges out of the way. Full Nelson up. Down goes the maniacal Glee. Stan, the man on the outside, cheering on Walker. I still want to know what this relationship is between these two. Uh-oh, Walker's got him up. Jackknife powerbomb. Glee, his feet touching the camera right beside his head. Walker's in the chamber. Walker's in the chamber. Walker is in the chamber. Could Seth Walker pull it 2 times and walk out after eliminating all 5 men last time in the chamber? Could he do it again? We'll find out on June 26th right here on XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on XFW.